Yes, it's a different day.
Keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. How does it know?
What are those fucking thermoses called?
Stanley thermos.
Oh yeah, Stanley's got a thermos too, yeah.
All right, Frankie Cheese. Journeyman says, hey, I found the drivers. Oh man, look at how long those fucking things are covered in shit.
Yeah, they are.
So there's what he's talking about, drivers. Usually we talk drivers as LED, and typically LEDs haven't been around long enough to get get this much shit on them, depending on the environment. But out there trying to keep yourself clean.
Oh.
Trying to be presentable when you walk into a facility or something, and you're like, you're fucked after this. Like, that's like the worst thing you want to fucking find.
Yeah.
Hopefully they didn't have them, too screwed down too far in there, like where you can undo them and bring them out to where he's at, access them. Yeah, that's a shit. That's shitty. Make sense of this for me. OKP 9819.
We'll try.
What the fuck?
What?
Is that like a electrician's crack pipe? Like what? Like this is a bowl. And he's like,
looks like a little house with a chimney. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that shit.
I actually kind of like that long pause.
Yeah, it doesn't need a ground because.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grounded.
It's grounded for sure. Honestly, probably is.
Yeah, the device is grounded by that screw right there. You think this is GFI protected by the GFI breaker maybe? Where is it being fed from? I mean, I remember when I first started in the trade, I was out there welding 1.5 inch EMT. I was welding my connectors instead of connectors for class 14, div 14. I was welding everything. We were making our own NEMA 72 boxes, like
right.
with exhaust vents. Like, I mean, obviously that's where the Chico goes in after it's done to keep it explosion proof,
Right.
But this in-use cover, it's like you see through, you can't see it. Like we made those too.
Where can you find exhausting for that vent inside NEC? What page is that?
Oh, I thought you meant like at a store. It's at Home Depot.
It's at Home Depot. It's at Home Depot.
Venting?
Venting, yeah.
Exhaust venting for NEMA 14. I mean NEMA 72,
yeah.
Class 14, Div 14. Mm-hmm. Article 250, of course.
This
is fucked up, man. I've never seen anything like that. That's fucking funny. Obviously, somebody made that shit. Like it's not like that's not happening right now.
Engineer.
Definitely.
There was an engineer that lived there and needed a
engineer.
receptacle. Yeah.
An engineer who went to welding school. Why do people install junction boxes in the ground? Had to remake 25 boxes worth of splices with direct burial wire nut. Every single one was full of water. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be using direct burial wire nuts inside a junction box. Right? Because they're direct burial. Like, they're that's what they're rated for. The junction boxes must not have been installed properly. Let's take a look. Wait a second. I don't trust this guy. Plumtrition? Come on. Come on. Unless that's his tagline for this. Water and electric. Because that shit happens all the time. Oh, yeah. Nice. That's your first fucking question is why they use a junction, like why they use a junction box. Like, obviously didn't use the right fucking connectors like coming in and out of there. Like, that's your fucking question. Plumber.
Yeah.
I played electrician on TV. I play electrician on Instagram or Facebook, wherever this is from.
That's a fucked up situation, even if you do use the right wire nuts.
You think that's a light? It's not installed correctly. It's not underground. It's like, it's not even the box rated for underground. Like it's just all wrong for sure. Obviously, the whole thing's wrong. And if you're just going in here and changing wire nuts, you're fucking making it worse too. Like you're wrong too. Yeah. Like so, get back out there, get your shovel, get your PVC shit. Like let's get it all redone.
The right way.
The right way. Small stainless steel cabinet for a mixer in the pharma industry. X Brownie X. Okay. This doesn't excite me.
I don't know anything about that piece of equipment.
So this is a piece of equipment. If you don't know what you're looking at, you might think this is electrical, but it's more than likely it's a manufactured piece of equipment with their controls inside, and then the electrician typically brings power to this and then says, there you go, have fun. It's your job to turn it on. You know, typically the manufacturer has a startup team that'll come through and make sure everything's working right. But electricians usually don't fuck around inside there. I don't even see the electric coming in.
We do work in quite a bit of pharmacies, so.
Point of view. I'm in your walls, stealing your copper. Oh, is that Romex?
Looks like coax.
It does look like coax. Who posts that shit?
You're not gonna get much for that coax.
Yeah, what are you saving up for? Stick of gum? Took us an hour and a half to find this sub panel in the laundry room. All right, big fat S12. Welcome back. I fucking love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Great wallpaper job.
This is a good job, yeah.
But I think I would have noticed it a little bit faster than that. Hey, I want to put an electric panel in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Can we just wallpaper it? Custom light at Lake House. Not sure how I feel about it, but that's what they wanted. Royal Marcus.
Tomatillo.
2621. I don't know. Marcus doesn't speak Spanish.
Muy poquito.
I mean, why not have a fucking canoe upside down with a track light or some medium base sockets in it? I mean, I've made some fixtures in my house. Like, we've made some fixtures. I made a dining room fixture for my old house. We didn't take it when we moved. I was kind of sad because they asked for it. They wanted it. It was a good one. But it's so unique, right? Like, so specific to this person. Like, you're not going to find that on, you know, lights.
I feel like it's going to be difficult
Lights.com,
to
lighting.com.
keep the thing straight. Like,
it already looks crooked.
it already looks crooked, yeah.
But, you know, it's on the water. And, you know, everything looks crooked on the water.
It's a
You're always
cool
drinking at the
little
lake
fixture.
house. So, you know.
Cool little picture.
Okay, who did this? Hey, same guy.
That blows.
Looks like the fucking attic or basement of a food city.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I mean, we've done some work in some some commercial buildings where there's like, one property manager comes in, he wants the cheapest guy because he's got to prove his worth. So in order to pay for his salary, he thinks he has to steal it from every fucking thing that he ever buys, right? I'm going to come in, I'm going to prove that I'm worth it to this job because I'm going to save you exactly as much as you make me. So it costs you nothing to have me here. And so he finds like the fucking cheapest guys out there to do something. Yeah, you think that box is overfilled?
For me, I'm trying to figure out why it's so overfilled though, because like I don't see a ton of like new stuff going through there.
Oh, OSHA? I think I found a bonded neutral, and it might cause a toilet to
blow up.
That's a lot.
But like this kind of looks new, this looks new, but like there's a ton of old conduits.
Almost looks
That's
like
rough.
there's high voltage, low voltage. Actually, it's all low voltage. So in an electric trade, anything 600 volts or less is low voltage, and our license is 600 volts or less. But you have 120. Looks like 277, 480, 208. Like, who knows? Like,
Did you give them a quote to fix it? It's the least you can do.
fuck quote. I look at that shit and I go, well, listen, let's talk about time and material.
Time and
Let's talk about
material.
T&M. Like, when an electrician buys a house, Razor 7, can lights galore, surface mount EMT,
I'm gonna go can lights too.
fucking
Yeah.
parking lot lights in the driveway,
In the backyard.
commercial floodlights in the backyard, ballpark lighting in the backyard. How does this have anything to do with an electrician buying a house?
Why would you post it?
Yeah, why would you post that? Well, thank God. Thank God an electrician bought this house, because now he can fix that fucking ugly ass shit. I don't even think he's got a 3 foot of clearance
Yeah, I
between
was
the
like,
house
why
and the
fuck is
fucking
it
meter
so close
socket.
to the house.
Well, it's a mobile home. Is that a fuel tank? Fuck.
Damn.
Seems awfully close to this open source,
Open,
open
yeah.
electrical source. Thank God. Thank God an electrician will be bestowing his grace upon that location.
Hope.
I'm sure they won't mind. Novel Mix, 2963.
that same guy that cut out that I-beam.
Yeah.
It's the same guy. Yeah, that was last week's episode.
Last week's episode. I mean, if you're gonna cut out all that shit, just cut it out, turn it around the right way. Like, fuck you. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you cut this out and put a plate in there to like screw it in backwards and upside down. Like, I get it, but like, cut the whole thing out so you can get your nails in there, or turn it around. Like, or are you gonna nail into this pipe?
Kind of a dick move either way.
I'm sure they won't mind. Like, plus it takes 2 screws to make a sturdy.
Yeah.
It takes 2 screws to make a nail-on box meet UL approval. Fucking dumbasses.